I waited for her to say something, anything. But she just stood there, silent. And in that silence, I lost the only person I ever truly loved. Arman had never believed in love at first sight. It felt too cinematic, too unreal, until he saw her. It was the first day of college. He was late, drenched in rain, and completely lost on campus. She was standing under an old neem tree, holding her books close to her chest, her eyes scanning the horizon as though waiting for someone who may never come. Her name was Zara. And from that moment, something about her quiet presence pulled Arman in, like gravity. She wasn't like the other girls who laughed in corridors or posted selfies every 5 minutes. Zara was mysterious, not shy, not withdrawn, but observant. She spoke very little, smiled even less, and yet her silence spoke louder than any voice. It was as if her silence had its own language, one that only Arman was trying to understand. He started small. A borrowed pen. Then shared lecture notes. Then chai at the campus canteen. Slowly, she started opening up. Not fully, but enough for Arman to realize that behind those deep eyes lived a world of stories waiting to be heard. Zara, he discovered, lived with her grandmother. Her parents had died in a tragic car accident when she was 8. Since then, she had learned to live life with minimal words, as though fearing that speaking too much would somehow attract more loss. She'd been carrying the weight of grief silently, making it part of her identity. Arman became her safe space. With him, she started writing again, poetry, short stories, little diary entries. He encouraged her to perform at the college open mic, but she always said, not yet. 4 years passed. Arman and Zara weren't officially a couple, they had no labels. But their bond was undeniable. They took long walks after class, read books together in silence, shared awkward glances that said more than words ever could. Arman never rushed her. He knew her silence was still healing. But time, as it does, brought a twist. Arman got a job offer abroad. A life-changing opportunity. A stepping stone for everything he had dreamed of. He told Zara, expecting at least a tear, maybe a word to stop him. But she only nodded and whispered, "That's good." He smiled weakly. "It's not good if you're not with me." Zara looked away. Some people are meant to be remembered, not kept. Arman couldn't believe her detachment. After everything they'd shared, was this all just temporary to her? His voice cracked, "Don't you feel anything?" She stayed silent. It broke him. That night, he packed. He left the next morning, hoping she'd call, text, something. She didn't. Years passed. Arman built a life in another country, surrounded by success but haunted by a hollow space only one person could fill. He dated, tried to move on, but no one felt like Zara. No one ever made silence feel like music. One day, scrolling through social media, he